Da. Hello, everyone. We're live. My phone's buzzing. Positively buzzing. I'm so excited for readings. Say hello when you pop on. Nice, fantastic.
Hello.
I took the most glorious 30-minute nap. I'm very curious. What is your guys' napping practice? Like, can you nap for 30 minutes and then get up and like be good to go? Or are you the kind of person who's like, no, I cannot nap. I will be so groggy. You're both.
I'm both. I can do a quick little 30-minute ditty, or I will do 2-3 hours. There's no in between.
Either it's 20 minutes or 5 hours.
And anything after, I can't nap after like 3:30, 4 o'clock, or I will not sleep.
Oh my gosh.
I can't nap. I'm grumpy when I wake up.
Yes, 30 minutes and it feels so good. Oh, yeah, me too.
Love it.
When I wake up.
Hello, friends.
So there's actually like an energetic thing that goes along with napping. For those who are interested, I am really like, and Jennie can attest, I'm really big into rhythms. Like I need to be on rhythm. I don't need to like have a schedule, but I like a rhythm and a flow. So I really do love to nap at like if at all possible, which most days it's not possible because of my schedule, but I do like to nap from like 2 to 3. That is like primo nap time. And according to like the universe flow and elemental rhythms, that's when you should nap.
2 to 3.
3. Mm-hmm. Oh, I have like an alfalfa thing going on.
Yeah, it's usually when like that afternoon crash hits. It's like, oh, so tired. How am I going to make it till bedtime?
Yeah,
it's just a little nice nap.
A little nap for poo. I love napping.
Little nap will do ya.
I needed to nap today. I have been like just tired. Just been tired lately. So. Oh, hello. So we're here. It's June. It is, holy crap, it's June.
We're halfway through the year. We made it.
Definitely depends on the day for me when it comes to napping. Yeah. My dad also is a napper. That's true. My dad can nap. And I think there's certain archetypes, zodiac signs, there are certain people who are more prone to napping than other people for sure.
Human design, if you're not a sacral being, so if you're not a generator or a manifesting generator, naps are imperative. But it is harder for generators, manifesting generators, to nap because they have that sacral energy, just going all the time.
Yeah, I'm not a manifesting generator, but I'm a generator, and I definitely need to nap. Like, there's definitely pros. And I just love learning your rhythm. I love learning your rhythm because then you can not do things that are crappy, like working in times that are shit, like as much as possible, or you can just try to stack your deck and be productive. Like, there's a sweet spot of time that I'm not productive, but I will after we do readings, then I have a few other things I need to do today. And so I'll be a bit more productive later on today. And then I'm going to go to bed. That's going to be great.
Awesome.
It's going to be great. So we are here to talk about other things besides napping. So if you want a bit of a reading, go ahead and put in the comments either a relationship, or you want a card, or a question that you have. Jennie and I generally like to chat a little bit about what relationship readings mean because we do it a little different than most people. I am an elemental, and I can read and help you examine the rhythm between relationships that you have with people, relationships that you have with programming, with decisions that you need to make, anything like that. So we can read the relationship with that and help you release the blocks that are stopping you from making that decision. And card readings are a big part of that as well. Just understanding a bit of channeling spirit guidance when struggling with something as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yikes. It's dusting all over the place.
The other thing that we'll just kind of pop out with, we would love to do a reading for you. Would you like a card friend, or do you have a relationship in mind? The other thing is that as summer comes and we get busier, Jennie and I have kind of decided we're going to do readings one time a month. And then we may pop in here and there other times in the month. So we'll do the first Wednesday generally of the month, and then you'll kind of see us other times. So we'll try to be very prompt in making sure that you guys know when we are coming in. We still will be doing after the session, which of course you can ask questions at that time, but yes. I wanted to give you a heads up with that.
Okay. All right, let's see. Martinez.
Cards.
Okay, Goddess deck is coming out for you. Martinez, do you have anything specific that you're wanting to know about? A specific inquiry, question, thought, understanding? Okay, Bronwyn, forgiveness. Ooh. Let's see. Number 7, if you're into numerology. Oh, that's not the right card or book. You guys could see my desk. I have stacks of cards all around me.
Stacks on stacks.
Stacks on stacks. Guidance. Okay, so here's Bronwyn to give you some guidance. Sometimes life invites us into conditions that challenge us to the core. As the Celtic goddess Bronwyn forgave those who caused her own death by a broken heart, she asks you to set yourself free from the seeds of resentment that will surely choke the life out of your dreams. We are wounded by others and weave stories about our hurts and losses that live on in our hearts and minds. We come to distrust the potential of love and connection. No matter what your story or when it began, forgiveness is the key to freedom here. Forgiveness allows for mending and repair, opening the heart to give and receive. If you need to forgive yourself or others, now is the time to do it. Keep your heart open and you can begin again. Only beauty, freedom, and treasures are found in the gift of forgiveness. The goddess Bronwyn is here to support you.
Martinez, I feel like I have so many questions for you. She asks, is what I'm doing have purpose? And I feel like when I asked that question for the pendulum, it says no. Like it's like you're trying to do something for someone else that's not serving you or them. I'm curious if you have children and what that relationship with your children is like. Forgiveness is such an interesting card. I have 4. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely feels like some Mama Earth energy needing to be healed, redirected, reimagined. That it's like you're putting a ton of energy into them and it's not serving any purpose but like busyness for you. Like you want to help, so you're just doing for the sake of doing. And so saying that's not really serving a purpose.
Yeah, you might want to watch last night's after the session. This month in Rising, we're talking about Dharma, and Dharma is your life purpose. And we kind of talk about the Eightfold Path of Dharma, and it's not a destination. It's a way of being. So maybe check out that video from last night after the session where we talk about Dharma. And we're going to be talking about it all month long in Rising. So if you're wanting more guidance on your life purpose, maybe check out Rising.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Not to mention in Rising this year is all about the year of inner child and ancestral healing. So that's kind of the underlying theme in all of what we talk about.
Yeah. Okay, Carol, I'm getting a card for you. Anything specific that you're wanting to know?
She is saying, I am having frustrations around my business, love/hate right now. Let go or dive in.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I didn't see that one. Okay. All right. Frustration, business, love, community. Hard dive in. Okay. Carol. What goodness did she need to know? Grieving.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of grieving. Letting go. Grieving is such a beautiful emotion, and I feel like we don't love it enough.
Mm-mm.
I don't feel like it's like enjoyed as much as it could be.
It's a really beautiful process that makes way for the new to come in. Releasing the old, mourning, letting go, even if it's expectations that you thought it was supposed to be this way, but it wasn't. I
She
need to
said
mourn
her son passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear, friend. Sending all the love.
that. Okay.
But I carry it with me always. But I think that, we are such like everything that we have in our life. She's saying that it has nothing to do with her business, but she carries it with her always. But that's like everything that we do has to do with our business. And
100%.
grieving is such a beautiful part. I'm curious what kind of business you have. And that Jennie can read the card as you write that. Sorry, Jennie, I cut you off.
No, you're good. Okay. So, let tears of grief on crystal spill. Hold it to heart, breathe and be still. Picture dear loved one within clear mind, memories, emotions together entwined. Pink candle of love, burn till the morrow. Black candle lit, eliminate sorrow. Banishing heartache, anguish, and pain, allowing the love that was once shared again. Gratefully, I accept the magic of you, of protection to assist in all that I do. Lend me the courage, build power in me, assist my transcendence, so mote it be. Mm. Mm.
I feel like with your business, it very much the feeling of like what is your purpose behind your business that you're doing? What is the reason? What's your motivation? And I feel like in general, we're getting really called to have and life skills. And Jennie says this beautiful story. And this is like I feel like I'm telling her life story a little bit, but she talks a lot about when she was a kid and how her drill team was a drill team, Jennie, coach taught her so many life lessons and she didn't even know it. And it feels like the coaches that coach kids when they're so young teach kids so much about life. And it's like almost asking you to infuse that more in your gymnastics, more in your gym. Teaching these young girls, these young boys how to navigate life rhythms.
To love their bodies and their mind and how to push their limits. So yeah, not drill team, I guess, because that was later. That was in high school. But my dance teacher before high school, she, oh my gosh, taught us mottos. We had a motto that we said every day before practice that was all about, just I'm a winner and what I see and believe and hold on to, I achieve. Like I'm 41 years old and I still remember that motto and it still sticks with me today and just like huge. Like she is one of my greatest teachers, even though I haven't seen her for decades.
And I think that like that want to give cool, like let that part fuel your gymnastics. Let that part guide them. Be that gymnastics coach that shows them how to have that self love and that self compassion. I don't feel like Source is saying not gymnastics. I feel like Source is saying dive deeper into that with this deeper purpose, with this deeper meaning of taking that love that you have for your son and pouring that in to these other children in your life.
Oh my gosh, Carol, kids need that.
They do.
Self-love and a voice. I mean, they're gonna be the ones that change the world. So you're leading the next generation.
And these sports, I think these kids, I work with kids sometimes, like older kids, and I'm good at it. I'm burnt out with parents. Yeah, sister, I get you.
Boundaries.
It's
Boundaries.
so hard. Oh, it's so hard because like these parents want the greatestness for your kids, but I think they get tied in to their own want for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And tired by the grief of missing my son. We see you. We see you. If you ever need support in that, if you ever want to really work on healing that relationship and giving that relationship voice, that this like people like you is the reason that we developed Rising, because you want to bring more of that spiritual connection, that coaching, that self-love stuff into your business. That's what Rising is about, is helping people do that, helping you have that support every single week, and all the time having this community of people who get it, where you can just come in and share your story and on the Marco throughout the week and get the love and support that you need to keep going, to keep doing your life's work.
You got this, Carol.
You do. You do.
You've got a beautiful path. Okay.
No, Source is so good. She says, I'm blown away. That came up right there. I love it so much. And yeah, we are here for you if you ever want to join us in person, or even just in these lives, or talk about it in this group and get support. Who's next?
I'm scrolling here, scrolling. Mama Bonnie is next.
Tell me more. Carol, go ahead and DM Jennie or I, or you can even DM our studio page, and we can give you more details about Rising. Anyone who wants more details about Rising are super welcome to DM us, and we can send you the deets.
Or our website, mymindbodycollective.com.
Mm-hmm.
You'll find information on there. So,
yeah. As Jennie's pulling, just a quick overview. Rising is $90 a month. With the code Rising10, you get $10 off your first month. We do weekly classes and weekly readings for our private group, as well as we have a 24/7 Marco Polo group where you can get us pretty much all the time, which we love super, super much. You can get us and anything else in there.
Yeah. Today there was like the sweetest thing. One of our women came in and she wanted to celebrate a big win, and like some of the tools that we've given her helped her achieve a goal that she was working towards. And before Jasmine or I could hop on, some of the other members of the group were just like celebrating with her, and I'm just watching and like, look at this beautiful community with these beautiful people who just love each other.
I love it.
Crying.
We are fairly emotionally invested in everyone's stories.
Yes.
Okay,
Bonnie.
Okay, let's do it.
Goddess Uzumi humor. I did pull her upside down, which is the alignment message. So I'm going to read that for you. Have you been taking yourself and your life too seriously lately? Has life become a burden? Do you feel indentured to a project or person, and the heaviness of it all makes it feel difficult to believe there could be relief? Well, the laughing goddess Uzumi has arrived to let you know to stop right now and be playful. Look for the funny, ridiculous, and foolish in the world. It's time for some comedy. Be like a child today. Finger paint, call your funniest friends, and do laughing yoga. Have a giggle fest. The goddess Uzumi reminds you when you get too serious, she will help you laugh. This is the right way to balance all the hard work you've been doing lately. You are so loved. I just watched a podcast, Matthias De Stefano. I'm kind of like crushing on this guy right now. I've watched
I'm crushing on him always.
5 of his podcasts lately. And he was on Aubrey Marcus, and Aubrey Marcus asked him, well, what is one thing we could do for our body, our spirit, and our soul to help us be better, heal, raise our vibration? And he said, for your body, eat more foods that are touched by light, like plants and fruits, living live foods. For your spirit, spirare actually means breathing. So for your spirit, breathing through the nose. Big, deep belly breaths helps your spirit. And for your soul, the best thing you can do for your soul is laugh. I was shocked. I was expecting like deep meditation, contemplation, release all your shadow shit. And it was like, laugh.
Well, I mean, you say that all the time. Enlightenment literally means lighten up. And I think that some people take this. I was talking to Jerry earlier today, and I was like, just remember as you're doing this work to have fun with it and don't overthink it. Just be with it. And I think that we tend to we have to earn it. We have to earn the healing, and we have to earn the stuff, and we have to go through it in the hard way, which is just not true. Have fun. For people who are reading that and are resonating with that card as well, and it could be uncomfortable for you to laugh and to play and to dance. And if that's the case and you're working up to that, and I know that it's a really weird thing to say, but I think more of you probably resonate with it than don't. Just think of fire energy. Like really think of fire and breathe in fire, changing your background of your phone to fire, inviting that fire energy in, because that is joy. Because sometimes
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Laughter yoga is so fun. You just ha ha ha, hee hee hee, ho ho ho, ha ha ha. You get like it's a belly. You will leave so sore in your abs, and your cheekbones will be so sore. Laughter yoga is really, really fun.
I haven't even been to the senior center for quite a few months, and I went today, and my friend Rita was not there. I called her, and she had been sick, so I called her, and we talked for a while. I haven't talked to her in a long time. Good. Okay. I'm glad, and I think it's such a thing. I think as later on as adults, it's so hard for us to find really true friends, I think. Okay, who's next?
I think that was all we have. Who wants a card or a relationship reading? And by relationship, it doesn't have to be a significant other. It could be with money, with my body, with what's going on in the world, my relationship with love. Hi, Miss Talia. How are you, sister? Mwah.
Taria says she would like a reading.
Taria.
Like, I missed the notification. I'd love a reading if you're still doing them. Absolutely, friend. Absolutely.
You're here on time. Right on time. All right.
Yes, I saw you, Tria. We got you, girl.
Yes. So
do you have something in mind? Do you have something in mind, Tria? I was asking Tria if she had something in mind.
Your cards are so sticky. Okay.
No, I have such a card preference. I do not like shiny card decks. Does anyone else have weird card deck preference? I want them like matte and velvety feeling.
Okay, this frankincense, rebirth and repair. You can't change the truth, but the truth can change you. Mike Hockney.
What was it again? Was it frankincense? Is that what you said?
Frankincense, yeah. Okay. As a miracle essence, frankincense assists with cellular sensing. That's an interesting word. The aging process of the cells, gifting us endurance at a cellular level. He assists in the body by downloading divine information to our DNA, supporting the body in a process by which the cell identifies and corrects damage to the DNA molecules. Frankincense has the keys to both creation and longevity. It assists with seeing through the veil and following your sacred heart. He is strong and wise, a wizard like Merlin. He is always learning and transforming. In your readings, frankincense symbolizes the coming of the truth to yourself and others. Honor all the aspects and facets of your spirit. It is time to repair any broken pieces with wisdom and love. You are an alchemist, manifestation is working on your side. Enjoy the journey. Remember that life can be magical if you allow it. And I usually put frankincense on my forehead before I meditate because it helps
I'm a
unlock
huge
the
frankincense fan.
in your brain.
I wear frankincense probably every day. It's at 100% my favorite essential oil. I love the smell. Another thing that's really interesting, so I was reading your relationship with this card and with this energy as Jennie was reading it, and there's definitely cellular energy is so interesting, and in the theme of listening to podcasts, I was not listening to our Jennie and I's boyfriend, but I've been listening to a lot of podcasts on cellular healing and muscle healing for horses. And I ran across this woman, and her name is Linda Tellington something rather. She's got a hyphen. And she talks about cellular healing and even how do you say his name?
Richard Rudd? Gene
No,
Keys?
no. Monteo.
T.S. DeStefano?
Yes. I was listening to a podcast from him today and talking about the fact that our cells are so smart. And like even speaking to them can do so much. Speaking to them and like just touching your skin and just feeling your cells and just I am such a weirdo. I know this is really weird, but over the last 6 months or so, I've really been doing a lot of like touching and feeling, like deep feeling has been like my jam. And like it's almost like when I am moving my hands across my skin, I'm feeling like the cells like shift and move with me. And I think that's such an interesting thing that really came into mind for me when I was reading the beginnings of your relationship, because there's this like hesitance to move forward. Like you can feel joy in it, and like in this deep level, there's that joy there, but it's like sitting with it is what it's asking you to do. Your cells are like, sit with me, be with me, feel me, connect with me. And I do that a lot with the touching, like just and not like for sexual ways. Tantra is not all about sex, but it's about touching and feeling. And yeah, take that for what it is. That feels good too.
Richard Rudd, the author of Gene Keys, which we do cover a lot in Rising. We go over all the Gene Keys. It was really interesting. I just like had this epiphany. I don't know why I didn't link it before, but I wasn't ready for it. So our chakras, right, are connected to our physical organs and glands. And there are actual emotions connected to each organ and gland. So it would make sense that our genetic DNA, the very thing that makes up our organs and glands, also have different emotional codes in them. And so really, I love that. Like in Elizabeth Gilbert in her Eat, Pray, Love book, she had a guru tell her, make your kidneys laugh. Like, can you smile in your liver? And it was like, what? Yeah. She just sit and like smile. Okay, liver, smile. And I was working with my chiropractor, and I was going through, I was having some breakouts on my skin and trying to heal and detox. And it was just like, place your hand on your liver and your spleen. Oh, Jasmine, it was you actually in one of our Rising classes about meridians. And just like, you know what? I'm here for you. I'm here for you, spleen. I'm here for you, liver. I love you. What can I do for you? What do you need from me? And it responded. I got an answer. And my rashes have cleared up. So
yeah, definitely. Well, and it's such an interesting thing. So I don't want to dive too deep in because people can feel really overwhelmed with this information. But I talk about elemental rhythms a lot, and I teach about them as well. But each of the elemental rhythms is connected to organs in your body, which is really connected to meridian tracing. And if you're interested in any of this, if any of this tickles your fancy, we do talk about it a lot in Rising. But how to trace meridians, how to communicate with your cells so that you're more intentional. Because intention can be so incredibly powerful. And just learning to read your body is like incredible. It's incredible and so important to be able to read. And I feel like so much healing can happen there. And that's what Linda's work is all about, is bringing intention to a place. And that's something that I think is so interesting. Instead of saying, oh, I need to heal and I need to get rid of all this stuff, no, I need to put love here. And that's a huge part of Reiki. And when we're talking about Chokurei, the power symbol is all about bring love here, bring intention here. And that's something that I've really kind of brought back into my practice more recently is when I'm touching a place, I'm not saying release energy. What I'm saying is bring love or spread love here. Spread love from this place. Put love in this space. And I think that's a lot of what our organs want to feel and see. Just my relationship with myself.
All right, Talia. Let us know how that feels, Sharia. This one for Talia? Yep. Ooh, Goddess Akalanda, the goddess of never not broken. Oh, sister. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. And 96 is the page that she's on. So power numbers 9 and 6. Okay. Look how beautiful that card is. Many of us exert tremendous energy in the effort to not break or fall apart. We resist our grief, our heartbreak, or we deny the need to change until the choice no longer feels like it's ours. Something sideswipes us in ordinary life and shatters who we think we are and how we identify ourselves. Here's what Akalanda reminds us. Vulnerability is our greatest strength. If we are always broken, we can never break. Akalanda is the most intimate and personally powerful goddess because she meets us in those moments when we feel most alone, most exposed, and most afraid. She models how to thrive in the midst of change. She uses pain to joyfully and purposefully transform. She sees everything as an opportunity to release what isn't serving her. And she knows that being broken isn't a failure or something we should avoid. It's actually the whole point. We are here to let our ideas of ourselves go up in flames so that beneath the ashes, the soft core of who we truly are arises. And so that we remember that it's not the heart that ever breaks, it's the ego. The heart only ever expands. What heartbreak can I see now as an opportunity to expand? Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love.
I love the number 96, and I feel like it's significant in this reading for a different meaning than actually the number because I don't know what the number itself means. But I love that it's like this. It's this kind of energy, like, well, you know what I mean. It's this kind of energy the other way.
Like a
Whatever.
yin yang.
You fucking get what I'm saying. It's like the backbone is here and you're pushing energy out. And immediately that's like what I felt is like so much when we're feeling like we don't love ourselves, it's because we're trying to hold it together. We're trying to keep everything inside of us instead of just saying, like, bitches, here I am. Here I am. This is me. And I'm going to come from this huge, solid background. I'm going to come from this column of light, this column of energy that goes through all of my chakras. And I'm just going to be. I'm just going to give off whatever I need to give off. I'm going to give from my heart. I'm going to give from my safety and security. And I'm just going to allow my aura to feel. I'm going to allow it to protect me, and I'm going to trust that I don't need to hold every single thing inside of my physical body, that I can be. And it's such a controlling thing that we do when we're trying to hold our energy inside, as opposed to just allowing it to come in and out as it feels right. And that creates, it's almost like you have to let it free for it to come back. And we talk about that a lot in other relationships. Like, we just got to let people be. We got to let them be, and we can't control them. Well, you have to do that with your own energy too. If I'm trying forever and I'm just like, okay, I want to keep all of this. I want to keep this. I want to keep it. 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 Then it ultimately becomes shit because you're keeping the same energy in and you're not allowing it to come and go as it pleases. And it's like prison. Your body becomes this weird energy prison that doesn't feel good. That's like what I felt.
Well, and the breaking apart is I come from a personal trainer background in science, kinesiology, anatomy. And when you lift a weight that is heavier for your arm to carry, or more times than your arm could carry, the muscle fibers literally tear and break. And then when they rebuild, and now that muscle is even stronger. And it just helps that muscle function even better. Now it has more endurance. Now it has more capacity to lift heavier. So that breaking is very important to allow the rebuilding and rebirth to come in, where that light gets to enter. And so find a safe place to just allow yourself to break apart. It's okay. It's beautiful.
Well, I think everywhere is a safe space.
Yeah.
Because you are beautiful and you are supported and you are connected to your own self. Like, you're amazing. Also, lapis lazuli. If you are connected to stones at all, I don't usually pull stones out for people, but that one seemed to be like, hello, queen stone, queendom, owning it. Bam, lapis. And you can know lapis because lapis, sometimes people get lapis and sodalite mixed up, but lapis has gold flakes in it and sodalite does not.
Ooh.
That's kind of how you know the difference. Tell us how that feels for you. And if you're popping on and you want a reading or you want a second go, come on. Let's do it.
Let's
do it. Therese says, always something new to learn. I'll look into it more. Yeah. And absolutely, we're here to help you. We're here to help support you. Again, I feel like we've been talking about rising a lot, and it seems like, oh, rising. But that's really the whole purpose of it, is to help you with this like kind of further education and take you down these little rabbit holes of different stuff to like find the thing that's like for you. Because you don't have to know it all, because it all ends up intertwining anyways. But Donna Eden's Energy Medicine book, I think you'll like that book. I don't have it. I don't think I have it
right here.
Good. Yeah, there's that one. There's a few of them. She's got a couple. Talia says, damn, hit the nail on the head.
Sending you so much love, sister. Go drum that shit out. I'll drum you later too if you want. I love all the rabbit holes. Oh my gosh.
Speaking of rabbit holes, we did an after the session 3 weeks ago, not 2 weeks ago because we were gone. 3 weeks ago, we did a after the session on rabbit holes, and that's really like 100% the way that you learn spirituality, in my opinion, is you just go down these rabbit holes of guides, ancestors, spiritual things, and it's like the craziest shiz what causes the rabbit hole to start. But I'm still into it. If you want to learn more about our thoughts on rabbit holes, you can listen to our after the session a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, the universe is always speaking to you and guiding you, and when you find something, just dive in. Don't look back. It's how I found chakras, and never going back. Peace out, world.
You know what rabbit hole is kind of coming up for me, which you'll appreciate this. Ho'oponopono. I haven't really, like, you and Amber are super into it, and this Linda Tellington Jones person, she's talking about it too, and I'm just like, interesting. Like, I mean, I've known of it and it's come into my world before, but very interesting.
Fascinating and so easy and beautiful. Oh, yeah. So I got that one tattooed on me too.
I listen to all of them all the time. Gave me a lot to think about. I do love after the session. So yeah, Jennie and I, we kind of are doing a bit of pivot in our time, and after the session is going to be every week, but we're going to do readings like this the first Wednesday of the month. Pay attention. We'll kind of post and give you guys lots of heads up before, but we will be doing after the session. And if you want to keep doing weekly readings and connecting with us all the time, you can join Rising to do that. We've just been giving a lot of our time to rising that we're running out of it.
Yeah. But we do a full hour of readings for anybody that wants to hop on before class for an hour at Q&A, ask us anything. We deep dive into some weird rabbit holes sometimes that aren't anything to do with any of the lessons we're teaching, but it just leads us there. So that's an hour before class on Tuesdays, 6 to 7, and then class is 7 to 8. And class is recorded. Readings are not. You have to show up for those.
Or the Marco Polo. The Marco Polo is 24/7. We will get you as soon as we can. We are in there daily. So if you post on there, you'll get one of us at some point in the day.
Yeah. Should we pull a general card and do a little bit of a meditation?
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I think it's your card.
Is it me? Is it me?
Our 6 piles all said no.
That is gonna read. Okay, let's see. We're getting out of an elemental. Oh, man, elemental has been coming in. Alchemy has been coming in for Jennie. I need to send you some stuff. I just remembered that. I've been naughty. What we need to do. The sun. The sun. The sun. Let's see what this beautiful card has to say.
20 in the deck in tarot. 20.
19.
19. Okay.
Tarot is so interesting. A lot of times people will kind of talk about the difference between tarot and oracle. Sometimes people get, I had this come up for me. I actually haven't had this conversation in a long time about like the negative connotation towards tarot.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, because the death card. A lot of people think because of the death card, and I was scared because of the death card too. And then literally the first time I pulled tarot ever, the death card came up. And I'm still here, and that was 2 years ago. So clearly it's okay. But it's usually the death of something, which is also really beautiful.
Yeah.
We talked about this, I think, in after the session yesterday, that like death is a beautiful thing, and we should probably talk. I don't think we talked about it in after the session.
Well, we talked about it in readings before rising.
Yeah. Okay. It is the season of growth. Believe what your eyes are telling you. Nothing is hidden from view. You can come to an oasis in the desert. The heat of the sun, once unbearable, now seems softer, sitting beneath the lemon trees and sunflowers that somehow make this place their home. You can drink and rest. As your strength returns, you look out over the landscape, taking in all that is before you and planning your next steps. Guidance. The answer you seek is right before your eyes. If there is someone in your life whose intentions have been hard to read, step back from trying to discern some hidden meaning and look at their words and actions. Oh, I love this. Sometimes people really are telling us exactly what we need to know, but we want to not see it. We want it to not be true. So take a step back and listen to what they're saying. And really, like we talked about the Eightfold Path last night, really try to understand what they're saying, but listen to their words. The words that we speak come from our understanding, come from our knowing, come from our intention, and they are incredibly informational about what a person is thinking. We don't need to try to decipher, just listen and think about it with an open mind. And that's what I feel like this card is really saying is step back, look at this oasis from a new perspective of maybe not negative. Maybe stop looking for the negative that a person's giving you, or stop looking for the positive. Take a switch in how you're looking at someone. Similarly, if there's a situation that has been confusing, look at the nuts and bolts. If it were a math problem, what would the visible factors add up to? It's not that people and situations can't or won't change. It's just that you need to focus on what you can grow right now with this energy smiling down upon you. Don't think about what you can grow if the situation changed. Think about what you can grow in this moment. Because you can change you, and that's really easy. You can't change other people. They can choose to change, but usually they'll choose to do that when you stop telling them to. Can I get an amen? Okay. Let's see. Spend your time and resources where there is the most potential, here and now. There is not potential in the future. There's not potential in the past. There's potential right now in this moment. What are you doing to manifest the beauty in your life right now? What are you doing to be grateful for your life in this exact moment? If others aren't prepared to come along, then they can catch up when they're ready. They can catch the next bus. You'll see them when you get there. Challenge. There are some things we'd rather not see. Accept them for the gift that they are and look for how this information allows you to grow in ways you could not before when you believed in the illusion. Look for ways that you can grow now that you couldn't before when you believed in the illusion. Some energies, essences that can help you in this process is sunflowers. This encourages honesty and a positive outlook. Eating seeds roasted, also nut butter, and bringing like sunflowers in general. Just get some sunflowers in your life. Get a sunflower shirt, get a sunflower dress, get a sunflower picture on the back of your phone. Sunflowers is, I don't know if you can really see this in this card, but there's sunflowers and a lemon tree right there. Sunflowers, lemons, any kind of yellow energy. Bring it in, bring it on.
And I think making sure you have compassion if you're looking at a situation from a new point, really having compassion on yourself because you didn't know what you didn't know. You can't beat yourself up for it. But now you know better, so you can do better and feel better. And this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Get it, girl, get it. I think it's such a like amazing thing to think about. Like the only way that you can truly help someone else is by just being the light forward. Something is upstairs. And it's, I don't know what it's doing. I don't know if you can hear that, but
like a dog scratching really good.
I think it's a critter. Yeah, I think it's a critter that's on there. I don't know. These are my favorite. Everything. Yep. They are your favorite, huh? Okay.
Are you feeling meditation words? You want me to take this one?
Do you have words? I can make words.
I'm feeling a golden rays of the sun meditation.
Yes, me too. I think that sometimes we overthink meditation, but just taking a moment to just sit and feel it. Just sit and feel it. I was doing yoga yesterday and I just was feeling that into my body and just being like, I'm going to breathe in. It was like om and then out. So it's like breathing in the word om and then breathing out ah. I love that. So, okay, Jennie, I'll let you have the words unless you want me to. You decide.
So wherever you are, go ahead and get comfortable and cozy. If it's safe for you to close your eyes, close your eyes.
Please don't close your eyes if you're driving.
Yes. And just start to really just expand your breathing. Nice, big, deep, long inhale through the nose. Holding at the top for a moment, feeling the lungs nice and full, and then open your mouth and relax it all out with an audible ah. sinking deeper into your body, into your chair, into the earth. Big, deep, full inhale through the nose, raising the energy from the earth up to the crown and holding it. And then exhaling, mouth open. Placing your hand on your belly and allowing the belly to expand as you inhale like a big balloon. How big and full can you allow that belly to rise? And then allow the gravity to relax the belly back down to the spine. Just continue this big, beautiful, deep breathing and allow it to just naturally find its own rhythm. Allowing the breath to really start to breathe you. And if you want to keep your hand on your belly and start to bring your awareness into this belly center, to the solar plexus, the home of our own inner light. Fire needs air. So really allowing this breath to rise and fall in this belly as the belly expands and contracts. Your energy will expand and contract. And then I want you to bring into your mind's eye the sun. This big, beautiful golden ball of fire and light and energy that gives us life. And then feel the rays of sun come down and touch your skin. You can see it behind your eyelids. You feel the warmth of the heat. And I want you to allow, giving your whole body permission, every pore, to open a little bit more to allow more light to come in every part of your being. How can I receive more light into my body now? And as the pores open up to allow the light in, and the light starts to fill in, allow on the back of your body the pores to open up a little wider to release what is not aligned with this light. Light comes in from the top and it starts to just naturally filter whatever out the back of the body until all of a sudden, out the back of your body, the sun is shining through. And you become this being of light. Inhale, breathing in more light. Exhale, releasing what is not aligned with this light. And when you're full of light, you're going to inhale, continue to breathe in more light. And now with the exhale, you're going to expand this light from your body all the way around you. Can it feel the room that you're in? Inhale, breathe in more. Exhale, extend this light into the room and into the next rooms, above, below, around. Can it expand out of the space you're in? If you're in your home, can it expand out into your yard? Can it expand out, touch your neighbors' houses? Keep breathing in and asking for more, receiving more. Light, I am light, I am light, and I spread light. And it goes into my whole city. Can it go into your whole county? Fill your whole state, country, the bordering countries, into the oceans. And it's also going down beneath into the earth to the other side. And so simultaneously it will wrap around and come out through the other side until your light shining through you surrounds the whole globe. And then from there can expand into the cosmos, touching our neighboring planets, our neighboring star systems. How far can you expand this light? And be gentle with yourself wherever you are, wherever it's going. Can I just a little bit further? Can I receive more so I can extend it more? Using that breath. Inhale, breathing in more. Exhale, expanding. Light, light, light. I am so full of light. I am connected to all light beings. This beautiful high vibration of light energy, fire and joy and passion, warmth, energy. And just allow yourself to sit in this beautiful light, luxuriate the warmth, as long as it feels good for you. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe feel how it feels different with all of this light energy. Open and close your mouth. Maybe take a nice, big, deep cleansing breath as you're waking up into this present moment as the light being that you truly are, that you have maybe just forgotten how truly powerful you and your energy are, and how it can affect everybody in the world for good just by owning your light. Welcome back. If you're back, I'd love to hear your thoughts, your feelings, experience, any questions that maybe came up in that meditation for you. That's always one of my favorite meditations. Like, how far can I go? How far can I expand my energy?
I focused a lot on just having different rings. And that's something you can do too in the future is just filling each chakra be its own ring of light. Your hands being its own ring, your neck, your throat, like all of these things being their own light. And I love that.
Yeah. When I do it with chakras, I have it like you're now this rainbow, this light of rainbow energy, and sending that around the globe. It's so fun. Let's see, Mama Bonnie. The other morning, I would have to do the trees and was meditating, and the sun was shining on me. It was beautiful. The owls started hooting. It was gorgeous. The baby owls gotten big. I wish I could take my pictures. Oh, that is beautiful. Owl energy is so special.
Carrie joined a little late, but at least caught a little bit. So beautiful. Good.
Yeah.
You got the magic of it. If you started sending your light, just keep going. Keep going. Do it tonight before bed. Do it in the morning. Do it in the car. Do it wherever it feels good. If you just capture that light and just kind of start to spread it everywhere.
I mean, I think of the Care Bear stare, right from their bellies, right from their solar plexus. Ping, 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 ping. Sending rays of light to everyone.
It's driving. I do it when I drive. I just don't close my eyes.
Yeah, just don't close your eyes, but you can still visualize that energy and light expanding and growing.
And it's such an easy meditation to just bring into your life all the time. Yeah. And like if you're brand new and you've never done energy work of any kind, but you're like, I want to just start to heal my body, literally wherever you have pain, just invite light there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the simplest form of energy work is to
Yeah.
just invite light to where you have pain. You'll be
There's
surprised.
nothing on the planet that moves faster than the speed of light. Nothing. And we are light beings. We are made of light. We just are moving slightly slower so we look solid.
Yeah.
But yeah. And
So
15 minutes in the
great.
sun every day. 15 minutes downloading. I open my palms. You get those light codes in, and oh, sun is
I
so
want
healing.
like I don't want to say that any chakra is more important than any, but I think hand chakras are definitely under talked about as a Reiki practitioner. Of course, I feel that way, but using your hands is so beautiful, and just like opening them and just saying, like, I receive, and just breathing it in and just tracing your breath into your body and following your breath into your heart space, whether you're breathing into your feet, your hands, your head, your heart, wherever it's coming from, just breathing into your heart space to invite that air in. Okay, friends, is there anything else, Jenny, that you need to say, that you need to share? Just a quick reminder while Jenny's thinking. Um, we are going to be starting to do these readings just one time a month, the first Wednesday of the month, or if otherwise posted on the website. So just kind of keep an eye out. If you want to do more of these readings, we do them every single week in our online group called Rising.
Mm-hmm.
So you can join us there, but we will still be doing after the session on Tuesdays.
Yeah. Just as announcements go, we've got the break free through breath work, an LGBTQIA breath work and energy healing workshop that we'll be holding next weekend for anybody that is struggling either personally, or you have a friend or family member and you want to know how to help them. That will be a really beautiful workshop at the studio. And we've got 2 retreats coming up. You want to talk about the Reiki retreat?
Yeah, so Reiki Retreat is Reiki level 3. So you have to be level 1 and 2 certified before you can come to this retreat. Whether you're certified by us or by someone else, just comment in the comments or check out our website and you can sign up. If you're wanting to become level 1 and 2 certified and that's something that you're interested in, you can check out the website as well and you can sign up on our wait list and we will reach out to you. Especially if you're wanting to do it before level 3, we can figure out some one-on-one ways. Um, for our Reiki retreats, we work off of a wait list basis. So if you sign up on the wait list, once we have enough people, which we keep it small, we keep to about 6 to 12 people in a Reiki class, then we'll be able to schedule the next class, whether it is in the studio over the weekend or whether we do it retreat style. It depends upon your group and what you're wanting to do. And you can answer all of these questions on our website. So just check out the Reiki waitlist on the website. And that's how you can get level 1 and 2 and start your path to becoming Reiki certified. Reiki is an energy modality that uses your hands and touch to send healing energy, healing light, healing sound, whatever, through your body. So we teach you all the way from I don't know anything about energy to your mastership.
Yay. And then in September, we have Awaken Your Soul retreat in Lava Hot Springs in Idaho. So we'll be going to those beautiful healing waters. And this is like what's the word, Jasmine, that we do every year?
This is like our retreat. This is if you've been around a long time and you're OG, this is our meditation retreat. We've just renamed it. Um, whether you've been in energy work for a long time or whether you are just starting, this retreat is for you. We do a lot of deep healing, a lot of meditations, and we can teach you how to do all of that and how to extend your practice, as well as giving you time for yourself
Mm-hmm.
and meeting other people who are also on this journey. So, and this retreat is going to be uber fun because Jennie and I and Amber and Carrie will be hosting a drum ceremony, as well as you will actually, for the first time ever at a retreat, be able to make your own drum. We are very excited about that.
So excited.
Drums are a bit of an add-on cost. In the future, we kind of decided last minute that we wanted to add drums in. Basically, you're just paying for materials to make your drum. So it's very, very exciting.
Yes. And all that can be found at our website. And or if you're wanting a one-on-one healing session, we also do those.
Yeah, reach out. If anything on our website is confusing, do not hesitate to just fill out the contact thing on the bottom that says, if you're like, I don't know how the hell to do this, but I want to sign up for the retreat, just email and say, I don't know how to do this. Yeah. And we will reach out. So don't feel like you have to, if you're confused, sometimes the website can be a little confusing. Just put it in the little context box and we will 100% get back to you.
Yes. Thank you for showing up today.
Thank you so much, lovely souls. And we will see you next Tuesday for after the session. Bye.
Yeah.
Oh. What did she say?
Rain stick.
Oh my goodness. Can you recommend a good quality rain stick? I don't know where to get one.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. I got mine
I think that you can get them in person at
Dancing Crane?
Yes. Dancing Crane may have them. Also, if you Etsy is a really great resource as well. Etsy's really great. I did
most of Etsy's handmade.
Yeah. I also saw there's a healing collective in Farmington, and they didn't have rain sticks, but they had shakers, which are really cool. Which are really interesting. I do love rain sticks. But I would online just check out Etsy and you can see in the comments. I've gotten so much stuff on Etsy and I love it. Okay. Sending all the love, friends. We will see you next week.
Love ya.